I'm launching a book in March this year, and that means I need to have a plan. So today I'm going to talk to you about the 5 steps I'm considering and implementing in order to launch my book. First off, I just want to say this isn't a step-by-step, do this, but you can find that at timgrawl.com. He has a famous book launcher. He has free book launch plan and planner that you can get from him. So I definitely recommend that you search that out and look at other people's blog posts and etc. on launching a book. Because depending on your genre, it might work a little bit different. Now, I'm launching a short story collection of women's fiction. So the first thing I'm going to do is find influencers. Now, I've already started making a list. Now, what do I mean by these influencers? I mean either book reviewers who have a really big audience of readers of women's fiction, or other women's fiction writers whose readers would be interested in reading my book. And then I'm going to reach out to those people and ask them to read my book. And if they're a reviewer, to review my book. And if they're an author, well-known author, to blurb my book, to endorse my book, and or share my book with their mailing list if they think it's something their readers would enjoy. So probably need to have a decent sized list for this. And this is something that I didn't really do much of for my other book launches. And it's a big one. This one will definitely really help you launch your book if you can get even just a few influencers to share your launch with their list. The second thing, I keep saying list. So the next thing is to build and contact your email list. So I have an email list of mostly romance readers. And so I'm contacting them and trying to get them to sign up for a women's fiction list, or I'm just tagging, making a subgroup, which is something different to talk about. So, but to build an email list, you need to have a lead magnet, something free. Most fiction writers have fiction, a short story or a novella that they give away free to people who sign up for their list. So you promote this on all your social media. You send it out to people you know on your email, that just your regular email. Say, hey, I'm writing this book. If you're interested in women's fiction, click this link and you can download a free story to see if you like my writing. You can unsubscribe at any time from my list. So that's a great way to do that. For this, I've had to write a new short story because I'm doing women's fiction. My old short story is romance because that's what I was writing before. So make sure that it's something that connects to your audience, is the same genre as what you're writing if you're writing fiction. So a lot of authors will write like a prequel to whatever their book is. And that's what will be their lead magnet, because then people are like, know the characters or whatever, and they're like engaged in the story world. And so they're more eager even for the book release. So if that works for you, you can do that. Then you need to decide about pre-orders. Now, pre-orders usually go up a month or 2 months before that you're going to have the book for sale. You don't have to have your actual cover, but it's a good idea to have your cover in order to start pre-orders. So I'm not going to go through the whole process with Amazon. That's something different that I could do at another time. But pre-orders are great if you have a big list. Not necessarily if you don't have a big list, because if no one's going to pre-order, then you'd rather just have a push that people buy on launch day. So the next thing is a launch team. Now, you can do a launch team a lot of ways. What I'm seeing most authors do now is a Facebook group, because that's someplace where they can put all of the images, that the graphics that their launch team can use to share with their audiences, where they can put all the links, where everything's available, and also where you can post a form for your launch team members to fill out after they've completed the activities. Most launch teams also include a giveaway of some sort or some sort of motivator to get people to want to participate in the launch team. So maybe you probably will give them a free copy of the book, maybe an advanced reader copy, advanced reviewer copy, which is not the final draft. A lot of launch teams require you to buy a copy of the book. And so when you show your proof of purchase of the book, then you might get something more from the author. Some of them are offering free courses, gift cards, book swag like bookmarks and postcards, that sort of thing. So need a launch team. Where am I going to find launch team members? From your friends, family, and email list. So what I will be doing for my launch team is offering positions to people on my current subscriber list. If they're interested in this, here's where you can sign up to possibly be a member of my advanced review team. And then you send them an email to the people that has the links to your Facebook group if you're going to do that. You can also have your launch team contacted only through email. And then you just email them everything, email them again, email them, email. Okay? So what does the launch team do? They build excitement for your book. So you can have them start sharing graphics a few weeks before your launch with quotes, favorite quotes from the book, review quotes from their review if they write one, that sort of thing. But the statistics show that most people need to see a product 7 times before they go, I should buy that. So you want pictures of your book cover circulating out on social media well before launch date. So when launch date comes, people will be like, oh, this book's finally out, good. I've been seeing it around and I wanted to get it. And they grab it, okay? So having a pre-order price, lower price, if I didn't mention that, is a good idea to encourage pre-orders, and to have a lower launch price is also a good idea. But make sure that you don't keep it at that low price for more than a few days, because other than there's no, people go, oh, well, it's always at this price. You go, no, tomorrow it goes up to however much, $2, $3, $4. So launch team. And then the 5th thing to think about is advertising. You don't have to advertise. In fact, if you don't know how to advertise, you might want to just save your money. I've been pretty much failing at Facebook ads. So one of my jobs between now and my launch is to take a class on Facebook ads. I did have someone teach me how to do Amazon ads, but I haven't had great results with those either. So I might need to take another class on that, because you don't want to spend money if you're not going to get a return on your investment. So a lot of times people advertise their launch, and that's great, especially if you don't have a list, or if your list is really small, because then that will get a broader reach. But if you have a decent sized list and they purchase, and even 10 or 15% of them purchase, then that might be enough of a boost to put you in Amazon's rankings, so they start showing your book to other people. The biggest reason you want a launch team, sorry, I'm backtracking, I know, is to get reviews, because Amazon respects reviews and will promote books that have reviews. So on the also bots and the whatever like genre and all that stuff. Yes, you can pay for ads, sponsored ads, but reviews make Amazon happy, and they will promote your stuff more easily. So find some influencers who have readers that will read your book. Build your email list and then contact them. Set up a schedule a couple months in advance to start sending them little hints about the book, maybe some excerpts from it, definitely a picture of the cover in every single email, promoting the launch team, inviting them onto that, promoting pre-orders and sales prices, and of course then on release day, hitting them with that, today is the day, snatch that book up, it's available here, with links so they can purchase it. Maybe pre-orders, maybe not, you decide about that. Definitely a launch team, different ways to run that. And then you decide whether or not you have the money and the knowledge to advertise your book successfully. And here's to happy launching.